Oh, come on in there, Islia. You love that? That's good to hear. I have no idea, Eslia, but I third time's the charm, and I have changed how it uh, determines when the stream is live. So hopefully, if not, I'm simply gonna toggle you back off. And I have a concrete fix that I don't want to do, but because it wouldn't be as automated, but here we are. Hi, hello there. Welcome on in. Look at you spinning your daily wheel. 5 of them. And you redeeming first. I hope you're doing well, Eslia, though. Sent out the go live ping. Things are going well. Oh, I didn't. I wanted to change up the daily wheel. I didn't get to that. But I believe I got the bug fixed. Here's to hoping it actually does. The craziest thing is, Leo, I still don't know what causes it. I have a theory, and I'm very confident it's that theory, but I ran a test stream for an hour yesterday, and I couldn't have the bug. It never happened. For an hour. I spammed the chat. It wasn't anything like that, where it's like, because it didn't happen, it didn't reset for Daryl, but it reset for you. And so I was like, maybe it was just because of constant talking. It wasn't that. So I don't know what it was. See if I fixed it. I think Pi might be in an ad. Working with one of my do involveds. What? To get through the really lengthy inane jargon of Hoover's TOS for driving. Oh, how fun. Hello there, Daryl. I wasn't. I wasn't talking trash about you. I would never. Involved means someone I'm involved with, but not a part. Oh, okay. Like a friend, an acquaintance. Daryl spinning the wheel. Nope, I'm not in an ad. Oh, you're painting? You know how to paint? I suck at painting. Honestly, I haven't given the hardest try overall, but the few times I've ever done painting, not very good at it. I'm good at most other like I can draw sometimes. But painting is tough. So it's that whole use of color. Yeah, I heard my name. Only good things. A friend is a little understanding, but yeah. Fair enough there is, Leo. How are you doing, Daryl? Also, Pi, you gotta spin your daily wheel there. I don't think you've spun it yet. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's weekend been? Mine's been relaxing overall. You suck at Minecraft. That's okay. There's a lot to do in Minecraft. There you go. There's your daily wheel. I didn't miss a cookie wheel, did I? I've been meaning to add a sound that when. Ah, this is so sad. But why? Alright. Well, then I have a theory of what does it. I'll just disable them for now. It'd be really funny if I just didn't actually install my fix. I'm just running the old program. I don't think so. Brandman, hello there. Welcome on in. How have you been? Just exploring Minecraft this morning. Ooh, there you go. How is it that I ran a test stream for an hour and I never ran into this problem? It's crazy. I had a good holiday. How about you there, Brandman? Maybe it's just Ezreal that's the problem. No, it wouldn't be that. Proud to tell you that I'm using my own Redstone knowledge and built a functioning 2026 light display via WindCharge. What do you mean light display? I understand the wind charge. I'm glad you're using Redstone. Honestly, Redstone nowadays, you can do some crazy things. 2026 lights up. Oh, that's cool. I pulled the trigger and started playing Java on my laptop. Keyboard mouse is the devil, though. It's gonna take me a while to get used to it. I've been on controller ever since the 80s. You'll get there, brand man. No worries. I believe in you. I remember when I swapped off of using controllers and then moved to a keyboard, and it took a minute. It takes a minute, and it'll never feel the same. Alyssa, hello there. How are you doing this morning? You're well? Funny thing is, Eslia, I never actually hear that withered noise anymore because I have the Vanilla Tweak sound pack that reduces it to like 5% volume. Reduce almost all sounds to like 5%. Charlie, welcome on in. I'm doing well. How are you? Doing good. I like my mornings. It's a big change from controller to keyboard, but now I can't play Minecraft with a controller. That's same exact thing right there. Same boat. If I tried to play Minecraft on a controller nowadays, I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't know how I did it. Maybe I really was just bad with a controller, but it didn't feel that way. I don't think so. I think you just lose the muscle memory. There's a chance that I am done enough with my build to send progress pics today. Maybe? Well, now you have to. Getting my hopes up. If you want, I can send you the pack I made myself that disables that it entirely. No. I like the 5% ones because I basically don't hear it just because in general my sounds are quiet for Minecraft. But there's a few times I do and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's a sound." No, I don't need a fully disabled. Thanks though. Nordic Wolf, hello. Welcome on in. Just woke up. Good morning there. Hope you slept well. Alyssa's doing okay, but I'm hoping my day will get better later today. I hope so too. Can't get worse, right? Yeah, no, I don't think I could play with a controller anymore. I've even like tried to play like some old FPS games and it's just not the same. Although I must say, if you try and swap from playing with controllers FPS games to mouse and keyboard, it's a terrible, terrible switch. Playing Minecraft, at least it's a little more peaceful of a game. But like you're playing these FPS games and you're like, I know I can be better. So Brandman, if you're still around, there are mods that let you play with controller. There are mods. I suggest swapping. Just for the fact that you have so many more keybinds to mess with. It's a huge adjustment to keyboard, no doubt, yeah. I wouldn't go back. In fact, I actually have a controller specifically for my computer, and I've only used it like a handful of times. Had it for years. It's really cool. It sits on my desk. I don't know what we're gonna do today. Oh, I think we'll make a farm. Real quick. I want to make a farm. Do do. How do I get into my... There we go. It's still a bug. 5 stream streak. There you go. Well done. Use my PC controller for a lot of games, just not Minecraft. Yeah. It's a grass farm. We're gonna go build it on my mushroom island that's nearby. I wanted to just see what I all needed. Barrels, chest, composter, some fences. We're not gonna use white concrete, we'll just use some stone. Sand. That's needed. I carry no blocks. I don't. How many no blocks was it? Just one. What's the goal for today's stream? Are you not terraforming? We'll be terraforming later. It won't take long to make this. Hey, I'm part of a Discord that has like a lot of uh Minecraft farms, and I started looking through them and I found this grass farm that's pretty simple to make. So I figured why not? I use a lot of grass. Although there's this other grass farm that is basically over 2 times faster and it does ferns. But it's way more complicated and I haven't had the time to look into it. So, we'll go with this one for now. So the longest streak I've ever had, a 7-day streams, 7 stream streak. Not 7 days. I mean, it is 7. Whatever. Souls like game has to be play with controller and I have the best gameplay in those games, so I won't be able to quit controller completely. That's okay. See mods for controller and download one. I'm slowly trying to wing myself off controller. I think keyboard and mouse would be a lot better for Minecraft. I think keyboard and mouse would be better for Minecraft too. But then again, it all depends on how fast you move around. But no, Pi, we'll do some terraforming later. Don't worry. Unless you don't want to watch terraforming. Then worry. An annoyance for driving more. I can't use F3 and other functions on the controller. I love how the walk-on sound is more expensive than the massive effigy statue. Well, that's because the walk-on sound keeps breaking. Alright, I'm caught up. I need things like that. And then we need barrels and composters and a note block that I just saw. Actually, we don't need the barrels. The barrels are storage, and I don't like their storage. So we're gonna disregard the barrels. Campfires. I believe we have loads of campfires somewhere. It was this expensive before it broke. You're not supposed to know that. Campfires. Don't call me out. See, I can be annoying, Brandman, but I also have the nerve damage. So keyboard and mouse is actually a one-way ticket to Frozen Hand Town. Really? Oh, I would not like that. White glass. We'll just use normal glass. We have dispensers, hoppers, grass. We'll grab some of. Oop. We are in the newest version, if in case anyone was wondering. I eventually updated. I we have spears and a few more mobs. And that's about it. As far as I know, cherry leaf. I'm sure any leaf works. Do. Oh no, not dark oak. We'll just take some oak ones. Crafter we have, detector rail we should have, button we have, the sand we need to grab, pressure plate we should have. Ooh, but we probably don't have a wooden pressure plate. Sure, let's use this guy. Ooh, who's spinning their daily wheel? Nordic Wolf. I'll eventually add more fun things to the daily wheel. I've been trying to figure out this issue with the walk-on sounds. At least they trigger when you first send a message. At least it's not like completely broken. It just wants to also trigger later on in stream as well. I also completely forgot. I had added a toggle to all of these automatic things where I can just toggle it off instead of me having to delete it. I didn't really think about that until yesterday when I was looking at them. I was like, why am I deleting this and having to reset up everything? I could just turn it off. It's the stream brain. So at least the toggle seems to be working. Last stream I got the freebie from the wheel, but I guess the wheel has some bugs. No, that's not a bug at all. See, you got to spin it again this stream. It's a scam. No, you just spun it. See, right above. The joke is that it says you're going to be able to spin it again next stream. Well, you were going to be able to spin it again next stream either way. That's what's happening there. And then I should have all the redstone items if I pick up this guy. Let's go. Do, do, do. Because we don't care about that. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. Chess we have. That we have. That we have. All right, let's go. That's not cool. It's a check-in. That's all it is. A daily check-in. It's a silly daily wheel that you guys get to spin for basically free. One day, I'm gonna figure out a system to actually like do stuff with those check-ins. Like Dr. J has this system where after like 25 check-ins, it like goes to the next tier of something, and then at 50 it goes to the next tier, and then I think 100 would be the next one. And he has like these tiers and he builds something in his world. I don't know if I'll do that, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. Do something with the check-ins. We can make this anywhere. But that's kind of what I'm thinking for the daily check-ins. I just haven't sat down and thought that fully through. I also haven't gone and figured out how to do channel point sounds yet. I'll figure that out too. Just remember when Hannah toured the secret base here with me? It's a lot of fun. Yeah, now it's just a storage room. We never made a chess boat. Oh. And I don't carry wood that makes boats. Do I forget what my keybind is for this. I change these keybinds. See. There we go. Redstone with that. What do I all need? Redstone dust, powered rails. Not too much. Stop there for now. Well, can't stop there for now. Probably a dispenser. We'll quick build this. This shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. I messed around with it briefly here before stream to figure out how it works. Oh, that'll be a problem. Hello there, kitty. How are you doing? Is that an Oscar emote? I know that emote. Do you still have Maya's totally legit stack of eGaps in storage to never be used, of course? If it did make it in the world download, then maybe. Otherwise, I don't think so. Never seen them anyway. There was a lot of things that didn't get brought in. That's actually a dropper. We're done with the leaf. What am I making? A grass farm. I I do a lot of terraforming, right? So, gonna make a grass farm. What's the best Y to mine at for iron and vanilla? I have no idea. Hope for an iron vein and then mine that out. But yeah, just working on a grass farm here real quick. Those don't matter. We're gonna replace that storage. Rogue Angel spinning their daily wheel, along with Lucky. And a cookie roulette. Y16 apparently on current Minecraft. Thank you there, Brandman. I don't know the mining levels anymore. Yeah. I honestly don't go mining too often in my world. What was it? No cookies! Yes!
I don't need a gun.
There's Donk. Now I can toggle his off. Welcome on in there, Donk. How are you doing? Morning. Don't think it's changed since this. I think Donk got a picture for you to display all the different ores. And I'm probably missing a lot of chats. At least I'm missing a lot of spin wheels. Making grass farm, and a little personal armor in up rooms. It's in her segment of the secret base. Yeah, I don't know if that got made it in. I also know before I brought this to a solo world, there was a lot of things I destroyed. There was also a lot of chunks that had a lot of broken chunks that I had to fix. Like there was overworld. Hey, look, that's one of the new creatures. There was an overworld biome in the Nether that I had to fix. No longer any overworld biomes in the Nether. It felt it was too much. See, this is where scaffolding would be great. Inventory's full. We're done with grass. Grab some scaffolding. Oh, also, I messed around with a bundle. I have 3 spaces in one of my shulkers for my ender chest, and I don't know what to do with them. So, yeah. But I got a bundle here that, like, carries all of, like, the... I don't know, most of the workstations like that I would maybe use. I'm not addicted, you're addicted. I never said you were addicted. Lurk and work sounds good there, Kitty. Enjoy your lurk. That I have a problem. I was gifted a game like 7 days ago, and I have over 3 days worth of playtime. I was up for over 24. Okay, now you're addicted. You have a problem. And a hydrate. Sorry, I'm almost done building this. No, nonsense, Thad. I don't have a problem. Uh-huh. I get used to Java. The Crate mod is going to be on my new addiction. A lot of people seem to love it. Panda Bear, hello there. How are you doing? Good to see you. We'll add the minecart later. For now... Whoops. How do I want to do this? Let's throw in a bunch of temporary blocks. Panda Bear spinning their daily wheel. Do that. Like my ideal, okay, with the whole wheel spin and all that, we have the cookie one. That's the one I really want to mess around with. My ideal thing would be if it lands on cookies, it plays a sound, and then it has like a custom message for it. At the moment, I can't do that, but that's what I want to do. So then I hear it if it lands on cookies. But here we are. That's not happening. Cookies, Thad? What? Do you use to carry me in Minecraft? Oh, I've done that to many. I've carried plenty of people through Minecraft. I'm sure you'll be able to figure out. Brandman? Want a stack of cookies? Yeah, Brandman has to eat them. Yep. Trust me, I made the wheel. I know how it works. How do I eat them? I don't know. You gotta find them. They're somewhere around here. Ouch. And we don't have a crafter. That doesn't matter. Adding sounds isn't that hard, right? I mean, surely there must be a website for that. No, all the wheel spin stuff is... I put it all together. And no, it wouldn't be that hard because I already have an entire system set up for sounds and that. The problem is the wheel spin and the sounds are both separate at the moment. Because I put them together at different times. and I haven't had the time to sit down and combine them yet. But do you really know how the wheel works? Relatively. It's pretty simple. It's all a bunch of math. You got tips for me on how to beat Minecraft, etc., or what to get? Villagers. If you want your life to be easier, for like, if you die and lose stuff, villagers. You want your help with villagers? You don't want to make an iron farm. Then you don't want to set up someone that can trade iron for emeralds. You'll also want to set up a pumpkin and melon farm. Add an autocrafter on, add a crafter to autocraft melons, so that you can set up a farmer villager and trade pumpkins and melons for more emeralds, because you will never have enough emeralds, most likely. Those are the two best ways I think you can get emeralds in the game. Honestly, you start with those two things, and then you start setting up librarians and that just to get the books and that to enchant. Then after that, you just need a XP farm. You'll honestly be able to, if you get a good iron farm and melon and pumpkin farm going, you'll probably get enough XP from your villagers to last you for a little while. But you get a villager trading hall set up early game, then you don't have to worry about losing stuff, truthfully. To King Draggle. Draggle? Welcome on in there. How are you doing this morning? What do villagers do? Everything. They break the game. Oops. Oh, where did that go? You went here. Decent. The isle is pronounced like the end of crocodile. Dragile. Thank you. I know you've probably already told me that. I recognize your name, but I couldn't remember how to say it. I can't survive in a cave. That's the best thing about villagers. You don't even need to go caving nowadays. You can you can get unlimited iron and unlimited tools without needing to go underground, truthfully. All you need is the ability to move villagers. You might need a little bit of iron, but you can figure that out. King Dragile. Alright. I'm sure I'll forget that. Usually takes 3 times before I get a name down right, because most of the time I'll remember I struggled with your name, and I remember the 2 ways I say it, but I can't remember which one's correct. Is how it goes. Oh, right, yeah, there's a lot of iron on mountains. It's got a point. Now we just have to hope the boat gets picked up by the minecart. And then I really think a block has to go in there, which will activate that. That's for bone meal. We're gonna add a better system for that. Let's grab a bit of bone meal if we have some over here. Wow, my ability to remember where things are astonishes me sometimes. See if the boat goes in. Perfect. That works. It bone mealed it. We're doing this on a Mushroom Island, in case anyone wondered. Mushroom Islands, they don't spawn any flowers, I think. Last I knew, they don't spawn any flowers when you bone meal grass, so here we are. Also don't spawn mobs. So that worked. We need to grab a bunch of iron. Guess we should have kept this guy out. At some point, I need to remake my iron farm. My iron farm is no longer active because spawn chunks have been well, spawn chunks being actively loaded all the time have been removed from the game. My iron farm is no longer working, and I really don't care enough to set up something to make sure it's always working. These need water buckets as well. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knowing how Minecraft works is aura. There's so much to this game, and so many little pieces of it. Monica! Morning there, I hope you're doing well. Wait, are you calling me the Unk? Stop. I actually know what that means. Charlie taught me. First thing to get in Minecraft is cows, then plant wheat and sugar. Oh yeah, I guess that's the first thing. I assumed they had some basics going. They're asking how to beat Minecraft, not how to. Well, yeah, that's part of it. V flower, can paper, gives book emerald, gives books emerald. Yeah, Donk's right. It's a good place to start. Being goofy but normal should be good. Just stay away from Java the best you can. Lava will steal all your stuff in the instance. Stay away from lava the best you can. Yeah, no, lava is dangerous. I'm very old school when it comes to playing, but that's the beauty of Minecraft is the different play styles. So absolutely. Yes, Aura. Thank you. You don't gotta tell Thad about old school. Nobody knows, nobody is older school than him. He'll tell people not to go caving because he assumes they don't have as much skill as him, but he'll go straight to the caves because he's better. No, I didn't say to not go caving. I'm just saying you don't have to go caving. So I can make unk jokes now, yeah. Make a shield if you go caving. Building an iron farm right now, there you go. Good morning, Monica. Laura! Hi, Laura! How are you? That I owe you my left spleen. Wait, no, I thought you were going to give me your first and second born children's. I'm assuming that's what you meant. Real understanding bud power is so peak. Hannah was bud powering some pistons in her gold farm, piston pushers for her storage. It was really fun. I'm gonna catch on up on chat here, but it was really funny. The lava is so warm. It is warm and toasty. Oh, you, Laura? We haven't chatted in years, really. It's too long without Laura here. Doing good? Don't tell my... Laura, there's a redemption. Look at the redemption. Spin your daily wheel. I have cool things in my stream now. Doing good. Don't tell my boss, but I applied for a university yesterday, and I'm sick of my office job. You're going back to school? It's a wheel. You can do a walk-on sound. You can. They just don't actually work at the moment. I mean, everybody's walk-on sound played today. So some of them played more than once. Anywho, Hannah has this amazing gold farm she's been using to get Blackstone because she's building with Blackstone a lot. Trading the gold to piglins for bartering, and piglins, if you give them gold, give you Blackstone and a whole bunch of other items. Alright, there's the concept. So she has this amazing gold farm, and it overproduces how many items, like how much gold can handle for this her sorter. So she had to set up slime piston pushers on ice and all that fun stuff. And it was really funny because there was a point where she was bud powering one of the piston pushers, and she was like, "Oh, it just does that sometimes." I'm like, "It shouldn't do that." It shouldn't just be active all the time. I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're probably bud powering it, or like using the constant connectivity of redstone and all the crazy things that people talk about. And it didn't work fine. It was broken, Hannah. It would not have worked correctly. It worked fine. It didn't work fine. It works fine now after we have fixed it. It was just really funny because Hannah has learned a lot. Hannah actually knows a lot of redstone now, I would say. Uh, but it was just really funny. And then she was just like, "Oh yeah, it just does that." I'm like, "It shouldn't do that. We're gonna fix this." And this is why it was a problem. It's because Hannah died at her farm, and some of her items got picked up by hoppers for her storage. Now this is fine, right? Overall, the only thing she could have really lost was a bow and an elytra. That was important because she burns all the excess items, her armor and that, netherite tools, netherite. So all that would have been fine. But I'm over here watching as Hannah's trying to sift through all these items as your piston pushers were not piston pushing because they were bud powered. This was the big problem. Hannah on her Minecraft grind? Yeah. Hannah took 2 weeks off and spent a week playing Minecraft. Leave Hannah so much more than Thad. Yeah, that's probably fair. I didn't live it. See, Redstone is scary. It is until everything clicks, then it's just portal problem solving. What's wrong with portals? It'd bug out on a cycle every once in a while. Not every once in a while. It would happen when your dispenser would be full and it kept clicking, which would bug. It's fine. It works now. That's all that matters. Hey, what is the area you are in right now in game? I'm on a mushroom island. Laura, you should actually, you know what? This was back when Laura would commit to playing games with people and then would actually never show up. Wait a minute. That hasn't. I'm so sorry. Before I make my friend not like me. And then we click that, I think. Then we click it again. There we go. So now, I believe I hop in the boat minecart somehow. I get one of these. And then at some point, I think I need to throw an item in somewhere that I haven't thrown in yet. Do-do. There we go. I knew I should have checked the chests. Alright. Time to check the Great World. I need to check where the item needs to go. I never actually checked any of these. Do... Oh, here's the problem. I need that. I need that. And then we need what? 14 bucket 2. I'm sure we'll remember that. Losing many chat messages. I'm so sorry. This is what I get for spending 5 seconds learning how this farm works and not learning it fully. Is I'm just gonna assume you guys are chatting and things are going well. Too many times have I thought something and just been like, what? I can't say this to Thad, or he'll be like, see, I told you. It's just trying to build on a larger scale. I kind of get it. Wait a minute. Wait, wait. Maybe I do need to read these messages. I'm right? It's back when I still do that. Okay, that's where I left off. Worth has a bunch of deep storage. Yeah, but the deep storage, honestly, is basically all emptied. As I've burned through all the materials in it. There's very little left in it. Laura made a flower farm for Pale Bomb without a tutorial. Yeah, Hannah did. Grass farm is one of the most sad things I have ever seen. But you can make those. Hannah, you are so big brain. I was just watching B-dubs make this farm. Redstone with B-dubs. Gotta love it. Need a lot of gray dye from a shulker gate candles, pale bonfire. I fear you sound like Thad with that statement. Yeah. I don't know what that is music. It's just trying to build on. I'm right, aren't I? You can say it.
No.
You say it. You'll feel better. You'll feel better if you say I'm right sometimes.
Shut up.
You want to play Minecraft now? Say it, Hannah. See, Laura's telling you to.
No.
Say it. I'm right. You understand it now. You all thought I was crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. It is worthwhile to put the time and effort in to build something that is going to work correctly, very efficiently, the time of, rather than building something that is bad and doesn't work all the time.
It's literally so easy to rage bait you. Oh my
Get out of the office, read the sign, no admittance a part of business. There is actually a sign. Ah, give us some wisdom, Hannah. Thad yelling again. I'm right. All I'm saying is that it's good to build things that work efficiently. There's nothing wrong with it. I just want to trigger. It's like twice this year you have yelled. This is gonna be a chaotic year, it seems. It works! Now I need to... There we go. Why does it feel like it's still not working fully? There we go. I feel like this farm could be faster. Don't I have one of these? There we go. See, like right there, it worked alright fast. Someone started compiling clips of Thad yelling, please. No. Don't do that. Ah, you're full already, my goodness. Okay. Farm works. Look at all this grass. That's so fast compared to how I used to do it. Nobody's allowed to have a clip of me yelling as their sound alert. I veto it. And I hold that right. Cannot trim it down enough to cut the name out. I hate it here. Oh. Read the sign. I have. There is a sign. My overnight AFK got me basically one shulker of Blackstone. Is that good? Anywho, I gotta take a quick break here. Why is Laura evil laughing? The dead naming was on accident, yeah? Well, it's about what I expected. Oh, interesting. It's a good amount. A shulker. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break here. This is a good time for anyone else to take a break as well. Please do. Stand up, grab a drink of water, maybe grab something to eat if you're feeling hungry. Otherwise, I'll be right back.
Thanks to the we gods WHO we down upon US.
Alrighty, I'm all back. What do I all miss here? Giz! Hello there. How's your Sunday going? Spinning your daily wheel. Do. Scared someone dead. Don't think. Yeah, I think you're fine. We support. Whatever people want. Nobody was being bad at all. I forgot his name dropped back then. I'm so happy. Wait, why are you guys happy? Thank you, Thad or Hannah, both. You are both beautiful people who enjoy whimsy. I don't know what you're on about. And Lara with a 23-month Prime resub. My goodness. Thank you so much for your resub there. And an ad cookie wins. Dang it. Who spun that? I'm gonna get to that. And Giz and Tank and Boo. I told myself that I'd clean my apartment before the cool Minecraft drop that I can get. Just don't say anything here. There's a bunch of Minecraft nerds. Don't lower our chances of getting stuff, Lara. What the heck? You have the wait, Golden Kappa train. Lara, I think you need to stay. I don't know what this is. Golden Kappa. Continue to earn the exclusive emote for 24 hours. What am I looking at? Thank you for the bits, Donk. Ooh. Hi, Giz. Sorry, Thad. I said nothing. The Golden Kappa train. Golden shot. What did you just say? Whoa. Hi, Lucky. All it means is your Kappa will be gold, but only for 24 hours. So it's kind of. Wait, that's so sad. Why only 24 hours? Go clean your room. Yeah, get out of here. Hey, we don't yuck anyone's yum here. Isn't that what Laura says? 100-bit dog. What are you doing throwing so many bits at me? Thank you for the 100 bits as well. Are those bits really loud, or is that just me? Feels really loud. I might be going crazy. All right. So we're gonna get grass and seeds. We don't care about seeds here because I have loads of seeds from a different farm. So we're gonna filter those out. The problem is that I assume this farm is probably too fast for the grass. So we'll probably need more than one item picker-upper. That's just rude. Junk! Why? Thank you for the 500 bits. What are you doing? Tabs with the 100 bits, though. Tabs, good morning. How are you? Stop. I'm trying to take a drink of water in peace and quiet. Items flow through that, you think? Oh my god. Oh, this is so much grass. Look at all this. We got this from just testing. And there was more. A whole nother stack. It's actually insane. Okay, Rogue, you have to stop. I need you to put your credit card away. You have done this too many times here. Thank you so much for the 5 gift. You've done it 4 times. Randomly gifting 5 subs. Going out to Kowalski Brandman getting one. Wag? I don't know. Baker's Dozen. We know Baker's Dozen. And Cowboy 69. Wow, that's a fun name. Our bits don't work like that. No exclamation there. Islia, let me try again. What? Wait. I don't know why I got biddies, but here you go for the... You're weird. Why? This is taking Laura a really long time to try again. How'd you break that? Oh, you don't need to put an exclamation point. That's why. I did it. Be proud of me. I am so proud of you, Laura.
I got bitties, but here
Why is
you go
Brian so loud? Brian, you need to be quiet. Where does that sound come from? Why do I have like 3 things for OBS? Okay, we're gonna replay the sound. I think I found it.
IDKY I got bitties, but here you go for the golden shower.
There we go. Thank you everyone for the bits and the gifted subs. My goodness, y'all are crazy. I really appreciate it, Doc. Tabs, Rogue Angel, once again, you crazy people. Laura with the 90 bits as well. And the resub from earlier, I'm assuming. I don't think I forgot anyone else. Y'all are too much. Thank you. And his normal volume, Thad? Might just be your headphones. Maybe it is. It may have been my headphones. But back up. It felt really loud. 111 bits from Doc. I'm so happy those are actually working correctly. We never got to test. So much for this going quickly. I have done nothing. To be fair, I spent like the first half hour just talking with you guys. I need to change my pants. I think Anna's playing Minecraft too. And I guess I should have brought more stone. But don't worry, guys. I carry stone on me. We'll do something like this. And something like that. Something like this. Something like that. And then we'll probably need some of this. Oh, we don't carry pressure plates. I removed them. That's too bad. Grab some stone for this. We'll need some sorting stone at some point. Got the hoppers, got the chests. Sorry, Thad's fault for having a golden Kappa hype train. Yeah, you know, this do other streams have these weird hype trains? This is the third like weird hype train I've seen. We don't carry pressure plates. Are you a Walmart good sir? What? No. I don't know what you're on about. And I could probably open these if they don't go through. I think it'll go through. Chip. Da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need to sleep again. It's getting dark and scary. Yeah, but devil. Don't think I've ever forgotten. So long ago. Oh, did I get it? I got the golden Kappa train thing. Choo choo. Take that. My beacon beams are fixed. Yeah. You're welcome. I totally did that. No, they're turned on now. Hannah doesn't have a lot of beacons in her world, so she actually likes to see where they are so she doesn't fall down into the abyss. Y'all get your golden Kappa train. See Lara got it, Rogue Angel got it. It's bugged in 1.21.10. Yeah, there's a version of Sodium that it broke and wouldn't have them render. I go clean now. Enjoy the cleaning, Lara. I expect you on time later. On time. I'm not messing around. Trust me, I have a punishment in mind if you're late even by a second. You best be early. Look at that new creature behind me. That is so weird. That's a Nautilus. When did that happen? In the current update, 1.21.11. You can ride them. Somehow. I think you need to tame them with tropical fish. Or pufferfish. I think it's pufferfish. I might actually have pufferfish here. Oscar? Hello. How are you doing? I don't think I do now. Dang. It's good to see you. With a 19-month Prime I have so many Prime subs. I am just now realizing this. I think I have Lyjas. I have Laura's. I believe I have Eslia's. I have Oscar's. I'm sure I have another that I can't think of. This is a lot of Prime resubs. I don't have a lot of subs in general. I think like almost a third of mine, unless we have a lot of gifted ones. Or like Prime ones. So I really appreciate it that you use them on me. Dang. I really thought I had pufferfish here, and I probably do. I just can't remember for the life of me where they are. Well, anyway, you can ride the Nautilus ones. Ooh, wait, this is where the storage room is? Yeah, it's an old storage room I don't use anymore. I'm good getting ready to burn lunch, but otherwise great. You're burning lunch. Don't burn lunch. Cash will go back to lurk mode. Enjoy your lurk, Oscar. It's great to see you. I can't wait for your stream later tonight. He hasn't actually said he's streaming later tonight. I'm putting it in his mind and seeding the hope of an Oscar stream. Manifesting it, yes. Ba-da-dum. It's lurky turkey time. That's just interesting. And this is where we're gonna build out all of the sorters. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Yeah, blah blah. No. Keep looking at chat and messing up. Do we think Hannah can build 4 pillars today? That's a lot of pillars. Yeah, I bet you can. Just it depends on how much you don't talk to me. This is probably honestly overkill. But I talk to you. I know. I'm messing with you. What did I do wrong here? I should have moved it all up one. I was thinking hopper chain. Not water. I haven't built a water one in so long. Hannah, does it take you 45 minutes for a pillar? That's Thad's pillars. Yeah, that's my pillar. Mine are a bit more intense. Well, yeah, that's true. But also not crimped by a roof overhead. I don't know. I also struggle to build period. I just started one here at 11:10. I'll see when I finish it. They're different. Hannah's are towers, I would say, more of than anything else. And they're just, it's different. It's a different build entirely. So now this should work just fine. Yep. Where'd that shulker of grass go? It's in my inventory. How did that happen? Actually, that's not even where I put that. You fool. You put it up here. There we go. For now, that'll do. If I get to a point where I think I'm gonna get more than what I have here, then we'll put a to whatever they're called. Shulkerbox loader on it. Oftentimes I don't use water pushers for items like this because I don't like them. For when I only set up single one filter to pick up items. I've noticed if you only have one filter, it'll usually get past that filter sometimes. If you have multiple, it works great for something like this. Because here I'm just taking one item out and the rest gets dumped. My towers, it took me hours and hours. It was so intense. One layer of the pillar is 64 blocks all the way around, if you put that into context. Yeah. Hannah's towers are much larger, without a doubt. Mine come with the complexity at the moment of all of the stairs, slabs, and walls. Whilst I don't know if Hannah is planning on doing that yet. I know you've gone back and forth with that idea. Let's put the sorting stone away. Fill up my inventory. Grab this. Turn it on and see if it actually works. Yeah, I'm noticing I keep losing my shear. I'll have to look into why that happens. Either that or I just make it flush more often. I know this farm came with a couple notes that I didn't read thoroughly through. Dang, it's not enough. We gotta add more. Ouch. Oh, it's not enough by a lot. Care about the seeds, toss them out. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2. Knock off that. Don't have any on me yet. If this isn't enough, so be it for now. I don't want to spend any more time on this machine. What's up, Hannah? Why are you putting dots? I'll stop back in if you're still on. Gotta make lunch and walk the dog. Sounds good there, Brandman. No worries. You have a good rest of your day if we don't see you. There. Still be around for a little while. I don't know how long I'll go today. Usually I go until I get hungry. I know Redstone doesn't make for the most fun of listening to. I always feel bad doing it on stream. So hilarious? How are you doing? How's my Keebler elf doing today? I'm not an elf. I don't know where you got this notion from. I think honestly all I need to do is have it flush more frequently. I don't like whatever system it is using for flushing anyway. I picked up everything just then. A dwarf? Yes, I'm a dwarf. I'm building a dwarven kingdom. Not an elf. You make cookies in a tree? I don't make cookies in a tree. What? In short. Yeah, be careful. I have a temper. There, it just got past. Dang. We just gotta flush it more frequently. Pick a straw man, a short temper. You're so funny. Read the side. Oh, that should pop up frequently. Now I'm low on hoppers, low on chests. Struggles of doing redstone. Look at all this grass we have. This is great. We should go place it. You guys have no idea how long it used to take to just get a shulker of this? Maybe I'll mess around with the better farm version of this. Actually, we'll empty you out. Or from the composter. Composter's here. I did think about, so I messed around with bundles a little bit, and I really only got one bundle thrown into my Ender Chest system, where it felt like it was a good fit, where I put like a bunch of the work blocks. And I thought about doing it for my general inventory here, but I'm really happy with how my inventory feels at the moment on a default. Like, don't mind any of this stuff we're working with at the moment, this little area. But I really like this. Like, I frequently find where I'm like using, like, always popping out at like, if I put an ender chest in a bundle, I wouldn't have the ability to just like quick shift click it into my hotbar. So I messed around with the bundle a little bit to see if there's like a quick way you can move items in and out of it, and there really isn't. You have to scroll to get to it, and there's no like shift clicking it out of it. So I don't know. Decided against it. That I'd tell you a joke, but it'd probably go right over your head. You think you're so funny, don't you? Hilarious, huh? That's actually pretty funny. All right, we're done with redstone. You can unmute the stream now, Daryl. Excuse that. I didn't see you standing right there, behind that grain of right. Real what? Not that short. Everybody spin their daily wheel. Also, I don't remember. Did I ever actually add those cookies? I don't believe so. From earlier. I know there was a spin wheel during a bunch of chaos that Giz did those add cookies. I don't think I ever actually added them. There you go. There's a daily wheel spin. Anyone that hasn't been here recently, we've been working on this new river here, right in the front of the mountain. And I've been kind of re-terraforming this side of it whilst I was doing all of this. Kind of giving a little bit more of a slope up to the mountain is what I'm thinking. Similar to what we've done over there, but we have more space to work with here. Come on, I want to win a car. There's no win a car on that, sadly. You can win a shulker of stone and a stack of cookies. A few coupons to join the Thalt. There's a couple ads to join the Thalt as well. That's about it. I worry that I'm gonna slope this up too fast. That could probably hang glide on a piece of a... I don't what? No. That just wouldn't work. Have you ever tried to, like, toss a Dorito chip and would it fly? No. It's nonsense. It's too heavy. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to get something laid out that hopefully looks decent. I feel like I am going up at an incline way too fast. Let's do something like this just to feel the distance. Know how much I have to work with, know how far up I am. And then let's do something like, where am I if I start here? Hmm. We're hill. Yes, I'm working on a hill that slopes into the mountain. So it happens when I start messing with elevation in an area that I've been meaning to work on for a while. All the mountain work to cover it up. I mean, honestly, most of it will be covered up at some point with different blocks. It was always sort of the plan. The stone is just the shell. So I think I'm good to continue going at a flat rate here for a little bit. So I really don't start changing it in elevation until I'm about 5 blocks away. Like, I'm happy with this steady incline that we start to feel. Just a little bit, but we don't need to be too drastic right away. At some point, I'm going to have to do this all the way around the mountain. Where we mess with the elevation incline into it. Does this feel like a thunderstorm? Nope. I think Minecraft messed with their lighting when I went to the newest update. So I don't have enough grass in my future, I think. I will probably have to swap to dirt at some point. I use grass blocks, in case anyone wondered, because you can't craft anything with grass. With dirt, I can make coarse dirt, right? But grass, I can't turn into coarse dirt. So I usually try and use that first anytime I'm terraforming. And if anything I want to be dirt, it'll just turn into dirt eventually if you put a block over it. But because I've been only using grass for so long, I have ended up with... I have an absurd amount of dirt now compared to grass. Like, I got 3 full double chests of shulkers of dirt, and I'm down to a double chest and a half of grass. Yeah. I mean, there's a half a double chest here. So why not just use dirt? Well, because I still can just use grass. I have no use for it. I'll probably use grass up until the point I get down to just half a double chest of it. In case I do, for some odd reason, need to use grass blocks for a different build. But for now, I'm still just gonna stick with my grass. At some point, though, Doc, that's what I'm saying. I'll have to swap over to dirt, probably. You're making a farm for grass, then using it because you have no use for it? That's the... no, I made a... yeah, I made a farm for grass. That grass. This is a grass block. Right here. I didn't make a farm for grass blocks. I made a farm for grass. That stuff. What do you mean gross? Grass is amazing. Why not just bone meal it? Gonna take a drink of water. This is really funny. Your significant other, Donk, said, "Why are you bone mealing? Why not just use grass?" For that area, I did use bone meal. That's when Tab said, "Why are you bone mealing everything if you just plan on removing all the flowers?" Well, because at that point in time, it felt quicker to do bone meal, and I didn't have enough grass. So now I've made a grass farm, and it probably would be faster just to place down grass, instead of having to go back through and destroy all the flowers that I don't want. Batman, hello there. Boo! Ah, how are you? Wait, you like grass but not flowers? Have you seen the grass fields before? There's always flowers, but not the flowers I want, Donk. I have a plan. Don't worry. I agree. In grass fields there are flowers, which is why we've added flowers to this area here. I could probably still add more. I definitely agree. I just haven't gotten to it. But I like to do specific like flower patches of like a mix of stuff is what I usually like to do. I don't like the consistent speckled feel like what I have here that I have completely missed and haven't cleaned up yet, where it's just dandelions and poppies. Some people might like the look. I don't. Guys, I manifested it. Oscar's streaming tonight. Actually, this afternoon. That hates color and therefore cannot use flowers too often. I use flowers. It's the final touch to many areas. One of these days, Daryl, we're gonna have a stream where all we do is mess around with flowers. And I'm doing well there, Batman. I'm glad you're good. I don't think I responded to that yet. I want to do specific things with it. I really like the overgrown look in areas where there's nothing going on. If there's no pathways, there's no buildings or ruins, none of that. This is an area that isn't traveled. It's just an overgrown grassy area that I think looks nice. It's not meant to be functional by any means. It's just an aesthetic. Grass has its place. Holding flowers. What? Personally, I'd rather have flowers than grass. Grass in Minecraft is gross and annoying. Oh, okay. I think it looks great. Well, let me call 911 that day and put them on standby for myself. You done a faint? Don't faint. True Pager. Hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? All is well. I'm just doing some terraforming here. I do agree though, Donk. It is very annoying, grass, in an area where you're like often traveling. Most times, like if you're just like if you're building in an area, you clear out the grass because it just gets in your way. Or it's like if it's a pathway that you walk off and you don't want to just have grass there because then you can't fly easily. You end up hitting the grass instead of hitting nothing and flying off. I fully agree with you there. It's annoying. But that's not what that area is. That area is it's just meant for the looks. I personally think it looks nice. Compared to an area with no grass at all. For example, this front area that has no grass at all. There's a little bit of grass. The page was doing good. I'm well. Having fun terraforming here. Working away. We're next to my mountain that we've been building for a while, just kind of sloping up this one side. We just made this river here not too long ago. Haven't done any fun details or any of that, just got it shaped and put the water in. Just this area. This area has been worked on for a while. Just some small things. Yeah, just kind of working on the landscape here. This is really funny because I terraformed this landscape right there, this flat canvas that I was eventually going to mess around with. It's really funny because there's a whole nother landscape under it that was the old land. So it's like I terraformed over this, and then I made this, and now I'm terraforming over that and making this. Hopefully no creepers come and visit. Unique, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you? Hope your weekend's been going well. And I didn't know everybody hated grass. I really like grass. Usually, if I put it anywhere where I'm like off and around, I try and put it just like the short grass and very little of it. I think it adds back. Oh. The more time I spend in Minecraft, the more time I spend in this world, the more I realize there's just some things with aesthetics that I would have not liked in the past that I do now. Used to play Minecraft much more functionally. I spent most of my time just doing farms and that. Didn't spend as much time thinking about building. You're doing good. Been streaming on the TikTok and made myself laugh. Streaming, I have not streamed on the old TikTok. I know some people do like the multi-streaming and all that, and I'm sure it does something for viewer reach, but I haven't even bothered looking into it. There's so many rules and little things that you can't do, apparently, that like breaks like TOS and that I don't even want to go near it. Sounds like more hassle than what it's worth. And then you'll have points where someone's in one chat and not in another, and you'll have people being like, "Who are you talking to, Thad?" And I'm like, "I'm talking to someone on TikTok, or I'm talking to someone on YouTube, or I'm talking to someone on Twitch." Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll do it. Who knows? Maybe I'll completely change my mind. I often change my mind. They have an auto bleep feature. It's hilarious. Bleep feature, like it sounds. Auto beep. That was doing small chat. What? Or it takes wait, it it doesn't let you cuss. That's crazy. That it can do that. How fascinating. The button, and you can turn it off and on. But I find it hilarious. Ah, you do have control over it. Okay. That is quite funny. Oh, imagine Jesse streaming with that on. My goodness, it's been another hour. I never get enough done in these streams. I feel like we've been working on this area for 2 weeks. Ed, you look like you were inspiration for the little green men in the claw machine for the first in the movie Toy. What the little green the aliens? What does that even mean? I don't have any green on me. Doesn't make sense. I could understand if you said that to like Oscar, but me? You're reaching here now. I do have to take a quick break here. I think we'll get most of this done today, honestly. I'll definitely have to come back through and polish things up. Just because at the moment it's a little uniform, but it gets a start onto the next transition for things. It's kind of it's first time I'm really messing around with this idea. Reaching for the sky. Reach for the sky. Anywho, this is a good time for anyone else to take a break, especially if you've been here for the last 2 hours or even an hour. Please do stand up, grab that drinking water, grab something if you're feeling a little hungry. It is just around that lunchtime. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm all back. Esley is spinning the wheel. Oh, hi, Cinnamon. Ha! No cookies for you. Dad, you're not short. You're just more down to earth than the rest of us. I think you're hilarious. I'm not gonna even think about the joke that's in there. Hope everyone took their break, though. Breaks are good. It's good to stand up, take a minute away from your screen. Cinnamon's come to hang out with us. Just looking out the window here. It's a sunny day. I expect a sleepy day for Cinnamon in the sun from here on. Which is funny because it was snowing a little bit yesterday, even though it wasn't supposed to. Also, the day we took down our Christmas tree. It's like, what the heck? It's been sunny all week, and then the one day we plan on taking the Christmas tree down, it snows. Christmas tree got put away. What are you doing? Messing with stuff over there, Cinnamon. What's everyone up to today? Anyone playing Minecraft alongside with me? Monica's probably knitting. Or any other games. Laura's cleaning. Possibly. You never know with Laura. She'll go to the bathroom, get distracted on the way there, and never go to the bathroom. I think something fun would be to remove all of this work. You're like, what are you doing, Dad? You're destroying stacks of blocks now. You've lost it. And you might be right, but trust me, I have a plan. Will the plan work out? I have no idea. But we're gonna try. Dad, you're destroying. Being an Inception. Alright, I'm too tired to watch anymore. See you, everyone. We'll see you there, Pie. I'm assuming it's late for you. I forget your time zone. I think you said it was late the last time you were here. So what? It's gotta be what? Can't be too late for you. But I appreciate you hanging out. I hope you enjoyed stream. 7 for you? Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. That's what I thought. I couldn't remember if it was what time it would have been. Can't let these blocks go to waste. Now here's to hoping my idea actually pans out and looks alright. If it doesn't, well, we tried. Shouldn't worry about doing that as much. I think I can make a little bit of change of the repetition that we have going on just by making like a divot right through it. Right? You have a bunch of repetition, why not just slash it? Add a slice right down the middle. Breaks up the repetition. I'd say that helped. Do think this could have gone a little bit better here, though. Let's do something like this. Ah, I have an idea. Now the ideas are coming in as I work on this a little bit more and more. It only took one shulker of grass to come up with another idea to help this out. I think we could do a couple cliff edges, might be nice. So if we grab a shulker of stone. Similar, we basically just take the concept we've already kind of been doing for hills, and we add it to here, where we could just simply add in like a cliff edge like that. It could look great. Dang it. Cat cookies. You finally won the gamble. I need that removed cookies to pop up sometime soon. Sadly, not the Giga win. 2 times. Someone needs to lose. Someone needs to go all in and lose. Land on the remove 5. Is it not 5 times? No, the double is... I did not bump up the double 1 to 5. It's just 2 times. For now. I really need the remove ones to happen a little more often. Because at the moment, I'm not keeping up anymore like I was before. Before, I was able to somewhat keep up with the redemptions. Now I'm not again, and it's... I don't know. Tiresome. No, I wouldn't be surprised if we continue to edit how the cookie roulette wheel works with the outcome. I don't want it to be in favor of one or the other side. That's why it's basically just 50-50. The problem is that I still get too many ad cookies. I don't know. Maybe I just add a couple, like another remove on there, not like a 5 times remove, but I could completely change it where instead of it being no cookies, the 45% chance, I could turn half of the no cookies into a remove, and then maybe I change the 5 times remove down to less, or I bump up the mega win to like 5 times win as well. And then instead of it being no cookies every time it lands on no cookies, it would have like what's half of 45? I don't know. 20 something. 22 and a half. I don't know. Instead of that, I could, some of them are no cookies and some of them are remove. Give me an easier chance to keep up. Because at the moment, it's in favor of adding cookies. And I can't keep up. House is not winning enough. That'd be kind of cool if you did land on like the Giga win in Eslia's wording. Then it would actually be like a Giga win. You'd win 5 times cookies. What? And then I'd actually maybe be able to keep up. I had more removes. I don't know. What do people think? You probably think it's all a scam and unfair because you like how the wheel is. You're winning. I mean, I'd probably low if it felt like I wasn't, if I was keeping up more, I'd probably just lower the cost of the redemption then. I'm wasting 5 hours of points on for a scam. This is a bit. Okay. That's good. It's not a waste. You get to have fun and gamble them. If I could set up something where it could auto refund the points to you, I would, but I don't think that's possible. I can auto claim points. Can't auto refund. No, not like all the time, but like if you landed on a no cookies, it could just refund you. Because I want to have fun with it. This is the whole point. It's just to be fun and silly with a fun, silly cookie wheel redemption. I think it should be a chance. All right, that's fair. I also do just need to come up with another idea for redemption for you guys to spin a wheel. I have an idea in mind. I just don't know what it would actually do. At the moment, Dr. J has he has this point system of diamond blocks in his stream, and essentially you just collect diamond blocks in his world. Well, I don't want to spend a lot of time mining diamond blocks all the time, but I think it's a fun concept. Or maybe you guys could have some sort of way of spinning a wheel and most of it is just nonsense like the daily wheel, but then there's like a 2% chance that you get essentially a diamond block. He has basically a couple ways you can do it. He does giveaways for diamond blocks, and then he also has a command exclamation mark shulker, and you open up a shulker box essentially. Most of the time it's nonsense. Other times you have a chance of getting a diamond block. But I don't want to do diamond blocks. But I think it's a really cool concept of storing things. Dr. J has all those fun buttons and that people mess around with. Then again, it's one of those things where the chat sometimes gets filled up with commands being used all the time. And I don't enjoy that. Refund has a small win condition, but only if you get the cookies too, or maybe you make a double win also refund. I can look into it, but I don't think it's possible to do automatic refunds. And that's kind of the whole point of all of this, is that neither me or Hannah actually does anything. It's all automatic. I don't want to have to be clicking buttons. It's just, I don't want to worry about any of that. Instead of Diamond Blocks, you could choose Deep Slate Emerald. Oh yeah, Deep Slate Emerald Blocks. That's a great idea. No. I just don't, I don't have anything in my stream other than like cookies. That is kind of like a fun stream thing at the moment. So it'd have to be, I don't know. Think of another fun stream thing. Is that sarcasm I detected? No. I don't know what you're on about. Creepers are not allowed near the mountain. I don't know. I always struggle with coming up with fun ideas for stream because oftentimes a lot of the big things are like you get something in the world, right? The problem is I don't stream enough on my world to do that, where I'm working on like stuff for viewers, and I don't want to spend all of my stream time that I am streaming just working on viewer stuff, because I want to build the things I want to work on. I have so many ideas and plans, so there's a lot of that makes it a little problematic. You have so many different areas of your world that you can do things. Those could be some of the wheel ideas, not always cookies. You could send some of absorb some of Oscar's ideas, mining sand or stone for X number of minutes. No. I did that when I first started streaming, Daryl, where we had something where it was like go work on the mountain and place stone. We're not gonna ever do that again. too many problems with that. I guess for like the wheel idea, yeah. I don't dislike the thought of like having something like that entirely with like the wheel, but yeah, I know you're just throwing ideas out there. So it doesn't help. I don't have like a face cam to do stuff with that, and I don't really have too many things other than that. Oh, hmm. Could have something where I could have you guys change out my emote on the screen to one of my other emotes. Have that be like a wheel, like, not, well, maybe not have you guys choose it, but maybe, on some of the wheel spins, it could somehow change that. I don't know how that would work, because that would mean it would have to integrate with, Streamlabs. But maybe. Maybe. It's a simple automatic thing that I don't have to worry about. Let's replace this hole. I don't know. The big thing is that I want to spend my time on stream working on my large projects that I already have going on, because I don't spend time usually outside of stream on them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Most of the time I don't. There'll be like a weekend here and there where I spend a Saturday in my world just having fun. I guess yesterday I opened up my world and I moved shulker of stone, or double chest of shulkers of stone here from my spawn. That's all I did. I didn't get anything else done. This is something to do in the morning. If I figure out how to have it mess around with Streamlabs stuff, maybe I could do a few things. At the moment, the wheel spin, all it does is I have I have it capture the wheel from a different application. I just have a Windows capture. It's always there. I don't care if you can see my mouse. This is me over on my wheel. And there's just a Windows capture over there. It's really cool, I think. And it works what it is at the moment. I can also change the colors of the wheel. At the moment, none of my wheels, I don't mess around with colors on them, but I could change the colors on it. Like the default colors. I looked at like doing red and black for a roulette wheel and it didn't look nice. Like, here, I wonder what it would even look like on stream. If we delete out all these colors, change this to red, change this to black, save the wheel, call the wheel, that's what it kind of would look like, and it just doesn't look right. Of course, the roulette wheel has like the special jackpot wins, but I don't like it. Whoops. Meant to go here. Reset, save. This is what the default wheel looks like. So I can change the colors, it doesn't work well with black because it's set up that the dividing lines are like a black. Hour and 15 minutes is what it takes you for a tower. Yeah, that's what, a half hour longer than mine? Isn't that crazy how much time you can spend just building something like that? Hannah asked me, she's like, is my build a mega build, do you think? I'm like, yes. It's a mega build. It's a huge castle. How massive they are. I don't know if Hannah's given you guys an update picture in a while. Oh, you have to show your entrance, Hannah. They haven't seen the entrance. I know it's still under construction, but you gotta show it off. You did such a good job. I would need 4 hours for the remaining pillars, and then I have 11 wall segments. And then the roofing. And then the interior. I think you'll have fun with the interior. And low-key unironically, what if you stream this world? That's probably not. It's up to Hannah. If I did, it would just be me quietly working for the most part. Yeah. Especially when it comes to building something that gets intricate like that. Anytime I work on my pillars, it's a lot. And oftentimes I don't know. I like to stand up, take a moment just to look around. You know, I had thought about doing a voiceless stream for a long while, and then I decided against it. Instead, I started to just accept the fact that I can be quiet for a moment if I want to on my stream. And if people don't enjoy that, that sucks. Well, I don't know. Then go find someone else that is chatting all the time. Then I have other streams where I can just ramble on and on and on. Silence is just the enjoyment of quiet building and placing and music. Yeah, I've been adding more and more medieval lo-fi songs to my playlist. Because I really like them. It fits my vibe. Whatever happened to the OG medieval playlist? That was back when I didn't use Spotify. It's probably still on YouTube if the videos never got taken down. I don't know why they'd be taken down, but you know, YouTube and music. Myrna Whale, hello there, welcome on in. Did I say your name right? Or is it Myra? It has to be Myrna. Myra? Myron? Yeah. I know I had this struggle the last time you were here. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Look at that entryway. Check out the Discord for a progress update on Hannah's build. If you were interested. It's a good angle. Yeah, at the moment, Hannah just lives in a shack, essentially. On that island that she is standing on in that picture. We talk about Tough for a minute. The block? Tough is amazing. I always knew it'd be amazing, even before they added all their variants. Why are cracked tough bricks not a thing? Yeah, I don't know why. There's also no cracked bricks in general, I believe, like just normal bricks that should be cracked. We have deep slate cracked tiles that is basically a brick texture. Yeah, there's a lot of things that would take like Mojang 2 seconds to add. Because it's just a retexture of a block they've already used. Take 2 seconds. Thought stone bricks had a cracked variant. What? Stone bricks have a variant, but normal bricks, bricks, the red and white ones, they don't have a cracked variant. But Deep Slate has the Deep Slate cracked tiles or whatever, right there, that one. And it's such a subtle change, but it matters. Yeah, no, stone bricks has the cracked variant. We don't have mossy cracked bricks though. Those need more attention to be honest. It's such a small thing. It makes me so mad that bricks don't have a cracked variant, right? Bricks, the normal bricks. Chisel bricks. Yeah, it would take like it. It's the small things. Small things. It's all we ask for. Oh, did you hear Cinnamon moving about? She just hopped into her cat tree after sitting behind my computer. Yeah. Well, you know what? Mojang did make lodestones easier to craft now, so now you could actually build with those in bulk. Not that I think it was needed. Like, I really think people could still build out of them if they wanted. I was building out of them, but we got a one up there. It baffles me because Mojang has proved themselves again and again in the previous updates that they're happy to come back and add more variants to blocks that they added in a previous update. Tough, example A. Copper, example B. Copper has too many variants at this point, but all of them are great. Why can't we go back to some of these OG blocks that we've had for a while? I mean, I'm not even asking for like 10 variants. I'm asking just to have uniformity between what we already have. Then the inventory would get worse, Thad. Well, so be it. The inventory sucks already. Inventory's been bad for a while. Where's my quick stack option that is in every survival game? You know, just because you didn't come up with the idea, Mojang, doesn't mean you can't use it. I don't know. I think a quick stack option into a chest or a shulker box would be quite nice. It's in so many games. There's a river that runs right through here. I kind of forgot about that. I can see it in the grass. See? River. Alright. I'm liking how this is looking. This is coming together now. After we added that divot right there, kind of expanded that out a bit, I think it's looking nice. Still a little bit rough right there, but eh. There'll be some areas like that. I do think it'd be fun to have some areas where it's not so gradual and we have it go up a little bit more speedy, like what we kind of have going on there. Maybe we'll mess around with that concept over here. This has been quite the journey of, hey Thad, why don't you mess around with the front plateau area that you have going on, to made a river, and now I'm finally getting around to adding in the elevation on this side. Off to do responsible adult things. Have a good day and week. And week? Sounds good there, Daryl. Enjoy. Sorry you gotta do adult things. It's no fun. You have a good rest of your day too if we don't see you again. Appreciate you hanging out as always. Hope all things are well with you. Everybody spin their daily wheel today? I don't want you to forget about it. I know it's still a little new. Man needs food in the house. Yeah, we need groceries too, I think. And I need to finish doing the rest of the laundry sometime here. I don't know if we'll get to using any of my stone here today. I do have plans where we could do a little more of like a cliff edge like this in some areas. Maybe we can do one here. Around in here. We'll see. Hello, horsey. You're getting buried. You'll sleep with the sea turtles. Lots of grass. Something like that. Do. Sorry, I've been focused here, I guess. Oh, that's how terraforming goes sometimes. It's almost been another hour. My goodness, that hour went by fast too. But I want to finish some of this up more. I'm gonna keep working on this for a little bit more today. Been a couple short streams this week. I can go a little longer. Oh, isn't there a beacon somewhere around here? Oh, it's out here. Okay. Phew. I was worried I covered it up. It's right there. Close to it. Do need to take a break here in a minute. As always. I gotta take a break now. Good time for anyone else to take a break as well. You guys know the deal. You've been here throughout stream. Maybe next stream I should wait until you've been playing for a little bit before chatting. Wait, why? Break? Yeah, it is break time. But anyway, good time for anyone else to take a break as well. Please do stand up. Take care of yourselves. Otherwise, I'll be right back. Alrighty. Come on back. Hope everyone took their break there. Do. Don't think I'm falling behind on anything. Oscar's live. Let's go pull up his tab. Void, what are you did? I've had like 3 Prime resubs today. Void with the 4-month Prime resub. How are you doing there, Void? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for your Prime resub. I gotta get my daily yellow brick. I gotta see if I'm the 3rd person here. Of course not. That's fine. And I'm going to lurk. But thank you so much, Void. Here, let me go over here. Oh, I hope all is well with you. I saw you in Oscar's chat, so I'm sure you're distracted. You got Void. I don't know if you've been here since I've added new things. I have a check-in. There's a daily wheel you can spin. You know what a check-in is. You hang out in Oscar's stream. It's absolute nonsense, but it's basically just a daily check-in. There's a lot of new redemptions added. There you go. There, I knew it was your first one. This thing, yup. You get to spin a wheel for fun. Oh my, and you get a shulker of stone. And I'll go place it on the mountain. I'm joking. It's nonsense. The stuff on the wheel is nonsense. It's just a daily check-in. And yes, I know the display for the daily wheel check-ins is like cropped out on the wheel there. That's just ignore that. One of these days I'll fix that. But it doesn't break anything, so I'm not getting around to it anytime soon. Miley, hello there. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Back in 2020, an old friend legit made me do that. Dang it, Miley's winning cookies. Ah, Miley has luck today. I need that remove cookies to be spawned pronto. Miley's up to do daily wheel spins. Also, do try and keep track of if your daily wheel count ever gets messed up for some odd reason. Please tell me. Because that means something's broken. And if it's broken for you, that means it's broken for everyone. Then you're never stopping the cookies. No, I think I'm gonna do what I suggested earlier, where I might turn half of the no cookies into remove cookies. And if that's too many removes, I'll bump it down, but I need something. I just hydrated. Hydrate again. Thank you for the hydrate. I got told no work today because of maintenance, so I'm home. Ooh, there you go. It's not the worst thing. Not the worst thing in the world, right? Do. They gave me a shulker of stone and made me help them terraform their mountain. That wasn't me, was it? No, I haven't been working on this that long. That's really funny, Void. I wouldn't trust someone to terraform with me. If only I wasn't already in the parking lot at work and I got that see, well, yeah. That's rough. Thing work is only 5. Well, then that's not that bad. If it's like a 20-minute drive, it's just long enough to be annoying. You avoid, don't have no fear. You don't have to actually go and place the stone. For anyone that's hasn't been here at the beginning of stream, we built a grass farm to like harvest that grass right there, that bushy stuff, the grass. I built the grass farm at the beginning of stream, and then we've been terraforming since then in this area. Basically, almost everything you kind of see that kind of starts to go up. That's what we've been doing today. I know. It was just funny, and it reminded me of that. Well, glad I could bring back a memory of old. I can't believe that. What kind of friend would put their friends to work in a game? That's foolishness. Wait a minute. I haven't done that. No. I wonder how long Oscar's gonna stream today. Probably hang out in his stream after mine. I know Dr. J won't be going much longer. At least I got tools and armor out of that fella. See, at least you're looking on the bright side. I would do the same. Supply you with what you need. Food, armor, tools. What a good outlook on things. We talked about doing like a cliff edge over here, so maybe let's give that a shot. Fix this real quick. Where would we want to do a cliff edge? This needs to come out a little bit more, though, before we do that. Nice, a bit better. I think we could throw in a cliff. Like right here. Right around here. Where what we're going to do is start having it do this. I'm out of blocks. Of course. Something like this. A little too much. Only this process was a little faster. Essentially, what we're gonna try and do is make something like that, where there's just a little cliff edge that sort of peeks out in the terraforming. I just have to make it right. Do-do. Cliffing. Exactly. Something what? About this high, I'd say? Make it go 1 or 2 blocks over. Yeah, about that high. It's gonna completely change the entire look of this. One thing I like to do with cliffs anytime is try to have it overhang a little bit. So usually it's not like level when you're walking out to it. It goes down 1 block at least. Esley is spinning the cookie roulette wheel. Dang it! I gotta go grab more cookies. Was it close to the 2 times? I wasn't paying attention that closely. This is not good. I've already had to offload 9 stacks of cookies. Running low again. Actually, maybe go get more cookies by the looks of it. Yep. No, it ticked off, remove ×5 last second. I almost got lucky! Oh, so close. Oop, what am I doing up here? Void hangs out in Oscar's chat. I know. Let's go gambling. Somewhere else, too? Not me or Oscar. Oh. Yeah, we're irrelevant. Why? I'm messing with you. Slander. Yep. That's what that was. We don't know. Yeah. Hang out in Tan stream? Oh, is Draco still streaming? I know he was streaming at some crazy times. For a little while. I haven't caught them in a bit, though. No, he was streaming at some crazy times for a month or two back. Came back and then disappeared. Oh, that's too bad. Haven't been in Draco's for ages, and Jesse's I haven't been in so long. Jesse was streaming around New Year's, before New Year's for a bit. She streamed like a good handful of days that week. It's like a hobbit hole. And for now, we'll just toss some stone in here as a placement. Don't think I'll finish this today. There's still a lot to go. I think I have a better idea on how I want to do all this, which will be very helpful for the future. It's like working on the gradual slope up into the mountain. I think this will help a lot for when I go around the entire thing. Probably won't go as far out as I did with some of this stuff. Learned a lot here. We've been doing a lot of new terraforming things recently, it feels like. Cliff edges I've done a lot of. Those I'm not worried about. We've done a lot of work just placing and shaping out the mountain for like the top portions of it. Can you believe there was a moment in time where I had no idea how I was gonna do some of the peaks and that and how I would actually shape things out? I had no idea. One day the idea hit me and it just tried it out and it worked. I'd tried about a handful of ideas before that, where they didn't work though, sadly. And I didn't want to go too crazy with like slabs and that. That was the one thing I was worried about. Thank you for the hydrate there, Miley. I really appreciate it. And the lurk. Means a lot. I do hope you have a good rest of your day there. You got the day off. How about that? Enjoy it. Maybe Miley won't stream at 10 p.m. again. Dave means I do other things. I don't know. You will see, I'm sure I will. Usually, I often see it when I wake up in the morning. I see a go live ping that says Miley went live at 10 p.m. I'm like, I was asleep. Or I was already in bed and I never looked at my phone. Look at my phone a lot. Enjoy your lurk though, Miley. Should probably look at your phone now. Should I? Did Miley go live? I knew it. I had a hunch. Animal Crossing. I don't even know what Animal Crossing looks like. But guess what? We listen to Animal Crossing lo-fi music. Cinnamon snoozing behind me. Yeah, never played Animal Crossing. I don't know it. Bad what if. Alright, I'm listening. You don't know what Animal Crossing... I know what Animal Crossing is. I don't know what it looks like, though. I don't know the game style. I know nothing. I sent you a YouTube playlist for the Buy Hours music from New Horizons, and you played that for a bit. Not today. What? For the Buy Hours music from the New Horizons. I don't even know what that is. What's wrong with my music? My music's great. Nothing's wrong with your music, Thad. I just want to listen to something else. It's probably the response. If you know what it is, then you know what it looks like. No, I don't know. I know it's a game. I don't know what it looks like, though. I know some of the music. Yeah, nothing wrong. Yeah, your island has RL time clocks and everything. It changes back to a specific song. Can't think of where I know you from either. You got Void over here thinking for the last 15 minutes like, I do recognize you. Why do I recognize you? How do I know you? I just like sharing music. You're welcome to share the music, but I probably won't listen to it here. I want to finish up just this little bit of an area and then I'll be wrapping up stream in a minute after. What games do you like besides Minecraft? Oh, just about anything. The only other game I really play a lot of at the moment is Overwatch. That's off stream. There was a while there where I was playing a lot of Satisfactory. It's been on my mind recently, and I've been wanting to get back into it. But honestly, I haven't had the chance because anytime I am at my computer not doing, not playing Overwatch, I'm usually working on stream stuff recently because I keep breaking things. Excuse me there. Come on. Alright. Enough of this weird skeleton movement. Sorry, Thad, I meant to ask Esley that. Oh, you're good. Well, I responded. I play a lot. I play just about any game. There are so many games I want to play, and there are many games I haven't played that I know I would love, that I'll probably never actually get around to playing, because I don't I don't have enough time to play games ever. And when I do play games, there's things I want to do in other games. There's never enough time. If me and Hannah play it, play what? Shaking my head that I'm sorry. Sorry, Lucky. What's that game? Flock Around? It's an amazing game. Alright, I'm opening up Steam. Watch the trailer. Now I'll just look at it. Do. Is this a bird watching game? Birding, yes. This looks so silly. I sadly don't think I'm gonna be playing that one. I'm a little tired of the same art style and types of games that are just repetitively getting made. No, I didn't say it was bad. I just get tired of playing those games. I never enjoy them all too much to begin with. Because I don't know. I just, I'll play them with friends and all that, and I'll have fun with it. But it's a one-time thing. It's silly. It does look silly. I won't deny that. This isn't appealing for the friends part. You can play it without friends. Huh. Maybe one day. I might enjoy it. I'll take a look. It just looks like that sledding game, but instead of sledding all the time, it's bird watching. It looks cute, doesn't look like that type of game, but I had it in my wish list. I... it's not like I wouldn't play it, I just wouldn't play it twice. A lot of it is just relaxing and still silence and waiting. I know it's okay to not be my type of game, but I don't know. I looked at the Steam video of it that it was first showing, and it just... Stick to my 16-year-old Minecraft game here with all my blocks. Looks like a warden. I need to check if the Better Clouds got updated. The main person that works on Better Clouds, apparently their laptop died sometime before Christmas. So they haven't had a chance to update that. Someone else made a 1.2011 version of Better Clouds, and it works. Wait. Did it fix itself? No, it didn't. The problem with Better Clouds here is that I can't raise the Y level of it. So, yeah. It doesn't work with my mountain. Because if we go under, clouds are not where they should be. I usually raise my clouds all the way up to 315 Y level. And, yeah. Do you see Mumbo noticing Minecraft 11 in the clouds when he was farm building? No, I maybe. I know I listened to his video, but I wasn't really paying attention. There was a Reddit thread on there, in the Minecraft subreddit that was talking about it. Just noticed a while ago that Hermitcraft has some sort of, I know they have some sort of clients, like a resource pack for the server that everyone uses, and people have noticed the Hermitcraft Season 11 in the clouds already, I think before that. This song is always fun. Everybody likes Mario when you're not actively playing it. I'm sure at some point, if anyone is wondering, I'll probably change out where it's not only grass blocks here. It's down the road where maybe we'll bring back like the coarse dirt feel. But even when I did the coarse dirt, I wanted to have a mix of grass. I think over there I did a little bit of mixing in, but there's better ways to do what I want than how I did it in the past. Little cliff edge though. Changes things up nicely, I think. Although I do really like how we kind of had it sporadic. Keep that idea. That was a good idea, past that. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think this is good. It's a nice gradual. definitely could work on it where it doesn't happen as slowly. I don't know. Going back and forth. It looks good. Just have to have make sure I have the variation where we have like a divot there or some sort of cliff edge. I just registered what you've been doing. I love it. Yeah. It's been a planned thing on the to-do list for ever. Forever. Maybe some larger slopes. Possibly. That's like kind of what this is. And definitely in areas that aren't the front will have larger area. Like I have things I have so much space to work with in other areas. Let's just fly over here so it renders. I'll come back and do some stuff with this too. Yeah, definitely add something that's nice. Oh, it's raining. But like over here, there's so much space I can work with where I can do some larger hills and that, and it'll look really nice. We'll probably clear cut everything out of here and redo the landscape when I come through. Probably keep some of this, work with it. Yeah, we have plenty to work with to do some larger slopes down the road. Also, we're 1 month away from this being a 5-year-long build project. So the day, 1 month away. That means in about a month, will be the Mountainathon. I think the date is the 14th of February. I might be wrong. It might be the 16th. I don't know. Whatever the Saturday of that week is. Look ahead here. It is the 14th. It'll be the 5-year anniversary of this extremely long project. Avoid spinning the cookie wheel, cookie roulette. They say it's not add cookies. There's a 2% chance it's happened twice. What? Avoid's luck? That's crazy. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that off stream, Void. I don't have the cookies here for that. I know I don't. I'm out. Place the crafting table in the right spot, though. That's crazy. It's the 14th because you asked like 3 times if you were sure. I asked you 3 times if you're sure you want to do it on Valentine's Day. Nobody's doing anything on Valentine's Day. It's fine. Phew, I was worried I had forgotten it was Valentine's Day. It is Valentine's Day is going to be the Mountainathon. It's an all-day event. So if you do have plans, you'll still have a chance to pop into stream. Anywho, though, time to wrap up stream. Let's go raid someone. I would have raided Dr. J, but I know he's ending soon. So I think we're gonna go say hi to our other good friend here, Oscar. And yourself lucky your girlfriend doesn't care much for the holiday. We can still do something. What do you want to do? You want to play games on the Mountainathon together? Anywho, though, We're going to say hello to Oscar. Oscar's in his amazing solo world, and I am not lying when I say amazing, because he is doing extraordinary things with the color green. He's building the wonderful world of Oz from it's the Yellow Brick Road. Oz. Yeah, I don't know. I've blanked. He'll tell you about it. Oh, Daryl's not here. I gotta actually type this out myself. But anywho, do grab that raid message. Grab the first one if you're subbed. Grab the second one if you're not, or some sort of variant of so. Just say raid. I don't really care. Just say hello to Oscar at the very bare minimum. It just means a lot when I do see all of my amazing viewers, all of my amazing community, in fact, join me in this raid. And Oscar is a worthwhile follow if you're not already following him. He has so many buttons on his stream. He has so many cool things. He builds cool things, and he is honestly just an amazing person. Thanks for the amazing stream. Of course, Laura, I can't wait to see you on time later today. Been lurking. Have a good rest of your day. Oh, sounds good there, Astrid. Thank you so much for the lurk. I don't recognize your name. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you enjoyed stream there. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a good rest of your day, though. I'll be live on Tuesday. We got a visitor. Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central. Well, I think I remember that. I appreciate you coming back and lurking. But 5 p.m. Central start time is the next stream. If anything changes, I'll update in the Discord. Otherwise, y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye now.